You're right, dude. It's Ben. Right, you wanted that purple. Cool. Niagara Night. That's what we're using at the moment. I'm just going to do on the bottom of one of the bases at the moment. Yeah, that's most of off anyway. So I'm literally going to leave a load of the base actually all black. Probably start about there-ish. Just like going over. I'm not going to bother doing the whole base, but I'll do a chunk of it so you can see what colours I've used. Okay, so that's probably enough for the moment. That'll dry in about 10 seconds if that. So yeah, I went from Niagara Night, going down to Genestealer Purple. If I did any scratches, I just used basically put a bit of Abaddon Black, then I went over and put a little bit of Leadbelcher. Any highlighting I did in Kislev Flesh, just because it's really contrasting colour, so it makes it really easy to just apply it as such. Anyway, right, it's not going to stand out that much, but it's just going to take the edge off the black a bit. Again, I'm really not making an effort on this one, but it should come through anyway. Again, a bit heavier at the moment, so that's about the amount of paint I've got on my brush. You'll see it actually getting slightly wet now. Yeah, that Kislev Flesh is just simply because it's a kind of contrasting colour as such. Yeah, a slight bit of dampness on there. Yeah, the Kislev Flesh is just such a strong contrasting colour. But it's slightly within the colour group as such, I suppose. So in a way, you can kind of get away with it. The reason I went for that one is just purely, it's not very similar, and it would stand out no matter what. Okay, so I've got about that much paint on my brush at the moment. In theory, this should start to catch. I might have to spread it out a bit when it does. So I'm trying to see what I'm doing, but I've got to angle it so you can see yourself. Yeah, so I haven't picked up much in the middle of that. Yeah, just dry brushing, mate. That's how we get the purple. But because it's a concave and it's not catching where I want it to catch, really. The actual orcs as such that I did would catch a lot better on the basis that there's actually something to catch on. Yeah, that's not exactly brilliant, but hopefully you'll get at least one straight line that I'll cover up, and then you'll see roughly how I got to where I got. I'm going to put some more of that Genestealer Purple again, but I suppose you could use Xenos Purple. I think that's the middle ground. Yeah, I do actually use that, couldn't think of it, but see how it goes. Okay, so that's a lot darker now. Let's see if I can't get some of this to spread out a bit into the Niagara Night. Obviously, if I was doing this properly, I'd just let it settle and dry properly between each one. A slight transition in the top half, even though I know that it's concave. Okay, so one last one of that same purple again. That should bring it up to almost a solidish kind of colour. If I wanted to do this nicely, I suppose I would have done it opposite directions, but because it's just a quick one to give you the rough idea. I haven't gone much further than that though. Okay, so you got, just disregard everything from that line and below, so this doesn't matter. Okay, so basically that stuff there, I would score for it, but I'll just show you what I mean by offsetting the purple. If you wanted to do edge highlighting as such, so that's the Kislev Flesh. I think a bit too much moisture onto that, so okay. So if I was going to do edge highlighting and such, that should stand out quite well. Don't think it's overly strong. Shit, wasn't looking. Don't think it's overly strong, but it's enough to just bring it up a bit. Okay, so should be able to go for black, the purple. I would personally, if it was on a straight thing, I would have it going from there all the way over. Now if I wanted to do scratches, it's probably the same as what we've done before. I don't bother using mediums normally. I've only just started, but this one was how I did the Orc one anyway prior to it. So if I wanted to do a scratch, I would literally just put a black line down. I'd probably do a more kind of zigzaggy one, but I'll probably do it. And maybe like a little chip somewhere. Get out my lead boucher, because I can always make it brighter, but it's a bit of a pain to make it darker. So if I start dark, I can always go light if I want to. Somewhere just not like covering it all, but just covering bits of it. I'll do some lead boucher just on one side, preferably where the black is. And I'd use the black to help make it look like a bit of a scratch. So you got multiple. It looks like you got multiple layers to it, as such, if you will. There you go. So yeah, ignore all this bit here. This is just whatever. But yeah, I'll leave some of the black. I go to Naggaroth Night, then do another load of Naggaroth Night, and then I choose a separate lighter purple, up to you which one. And if I'd actually done the highlighting properly and looked at what I was trying to highlight when I was doing it, that would have been a lot crisper. But basically, if I cover up that bit, you'll see roughly what I mean. You will get quite a contrast. But if, say, you've got ports or vents or whatever, or even just have edge highlighting panels, it's not a bad little colour, the Kislev flesh. Alright, mate, have a good one. Alright, bye.